Yo, what's up gang? I hope you guys are doing so well. It's your boy V-Dollar back in today's video. Now we are going to talk about consistency. Just a few traders talk about this, but many traders out there struggle a lot to become consistent. You trade for about a year, but you aren't still consistent.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What I'm going to be talking about in today's video are tips on how you can become a consistent trader. If you guys like the video, please make sure you smash the like button, thumbs up this video for your algorithm, and please make sure you subscribe. You can join our main Telegram channel so you can always catch those free trades and setups with us. The link is in the description below. Let's slide into it. What's being inconsistent? So this is what basically happens. You are making money this week, tomorrow you are losing it all. Today you made a lot of money, the next day you have blown up your account. Today you are using a given strategy, tomorrow you are changing. You know, that kind of stuff where you aren't actually so consistent. All that sums up to traders quitting. Maybe you aren't being consistent for a day, for a week, for a month, and at the end of it all you are quitting. Anyways, let's slide into those tips on how you can actually become a consistent trader. Number 5 that I want to share with you guys is limit your losses. Now what does that mean? I know losses are part of trading. You need to actually accept the fact that losses are part of trading straight up, but we have what we call limiting losses. It's not actually a good point where you can actually let your losses to pile up, and all of a sudden your account is blown up. Nope. This is what we call limiting your losses. So what does that mean? We mean maybe cutting your losses when it's still early, like literally not letting your losses to count and pile up on your account and see your account getting wiped out. Nope. You can also use stop loss orders, so you can actually have a given number of pips that you are risking in a given trade. These are really so important things, but beginner traders often neglect this because maybe you are probably so greedy, or maybe you want to make a lot of money, you know, all that kind of stuff, and you're not intending to place a stop loss, and guess what happens? You aren't going to keep tracking your charts anytime. The trade is actually going to be against you, and boom, you are out. You have lost your whole account in one trade. It's really so important to limit your losses. You can always catch your losses when it's too early. When you see a trade going against you, guess what? Get down and check, is this trade really going against me? And if so, cut the loss. It's not a must to hold the loss. Now the problem is many traders actually become hopeful when they are supposed to become hopeless, and become hopeless when they are actually supposed to be hopeful. Anyway, that's some confusing stuff. To break this down is some traders see the trade going against them, and what comes into the mind is, maybe let me adjust my stop loss. I know this trade is actually going to return back to my direction, yet you can see it's clearly a reversal. Maybe the trade is now going against you initially. Let's say it's a buy, and you can see it's clearly becoming a sell. Yo, how about you closed off that trade? You have saved off some money for the next day. You will never know what comes in the next day as compared to when you blow up your whole account in one trade. So that's the 5th point. Limit your losses. You can do that by cutting your losses. You can do that by using stop loss orders, and it all comes down to risk management. The 4th point that I want to share with you guys is the art of patience. I titled this video Trusting the Process, and trusting the process is basically related to patience. In trading, if you aren't patient, it's going to be a hard process. Being patient can come up in a number of times. You are in a winning trade, but maybe you have to hold it until it hits your take profit. You are in a losing trade, or maybe you have to hold it because it's maybe a pullback. All that's patience. Many traders fight around with this because it's related to emotions. And remember, anything related to emotions, that's psychology, and that's the hardest but many traders actually struggle up with. For you to become a consistent trader, I'm literally saying this from my whole experience. Be sure that you are going to learn patience. be patient with yourself, be patient with your trades. Don't be this type of a trader who is actually going to panic. Maybe you are in a loss and you want, as compared to what we said, you can see a trade that is actually in a pullback. Maybe you had a wrong entry and you are currently in a small drawdown, but it will later go back into your direction. That seems so contradicting to the first point. So be patient with yourself. If you are in a winning trade and you see you have your take profit going to get hit, just keep patient. Hold your trade until you hit a take profit, because tomorrow you possibly won't be able to hit a take profit. Meaning if you hit it today, that's going to compensate for tomorrow. Okay, so patience is really so crucial in this game. So the third point that I want to talk to you guys is stop being greedy. Greed goes hand in hand with overtrading. If you are greedy, you will possibly overtrade, and if you overtrade, you won't be consistent. Fact. Now, from my story, initially I used to place about 10 trades in a day.
What?
Like trading 10 times a day. I see a setup, enter, I see a setup, make a trade, I see a, that all sucks. As I kept on progressing, I realized that it's actually not all about overtrading. It's not all about opening multiple trades. Hey, you've seen a setup and you're on your phone, on your PC trying to get setups. No. Greed and overtrading go hand in hand, but if you can actually fight the first one, you are literally going to overcome the second one. Don't be greedy. Now, what's greed? You want to make money. Hey, maybe you have $100 but you want to double it up. You have made some money. Let's say you have made $10, but you still want to make a lot of money from that. You want to fill up your pocket every time and again. No, that doesn't work, because at the end of the day, you have made money. That's profit. That wasn't part of your money initially. So be sure that you can secure it. You can do a withdrawal. It's a motivation. Do the withdrawal, get it to your bank account and see how it really feels to withdraw profits from your trading account. Be sure that you do not overtrade, because the moment you start overtrading, it's going to extend your period of becoming a consistent trader. Like I said, if you overtrade, most often enough, you are going to overtrade until you blow up the account. That's crazy, because I know that really works, and anyway, though it's negative, but if you overtrade, most often enough, you are going to blow up your account. What you can do is you can decide, have a plan. You can only open up, let's say, 2 positions at the end of the trades. Just leave your charts. You do not have to hang around. Again, you have to look for trades. No, if you do that, you will end up again overtrading, and that doesn't make sense at any point. Be sure that you don't fall for that. The second thing that I want to tell you guys about is, this is again a common concept, having a trading plan. You won't be consistent unless you get a trading plan. Trust me. Now, I probably think I have said this multiple times, but if you haven't still adopted the thing, it's high time you brought this into your trading. Have a trading plan. Your trading plan should have your daily targets. Your daily targets is really so important. Then your daily goals. What do I want to achieve in a day? Maybe you can also add in your risk management plan. What am I looking at? What am I going to risk? What do I want to make in return? And then you can also add up your trading strategy, and then a few concepts. Stick to your plan. You can also add in a few things that are actually going to reset your mindset to becoming a profitable trader. Add in a few phrases that you can affirm every time and again as you're trading. All those things come into your trading plan. Now, many people may not tell you about those, but I'm sharing this from my experience, because this worked for me, and most probably enough, if you apply the same thing, it's going to work for you. Have a trading plan. You can get a journal, write down your trades, see your progress, because if you can track your progress, it's really going to help you in your journey. Don't be this type of a trader who just comes down, no goals, you don't have targets, you're just blind. You're trying to do things blindly. At the end of the day, it's really so disgusting when you keep repeating the same mistakes. But if you have a trading plan, it's magical. With a trading plan, I talked about a journal. Attach a journal to that, okay? Journal down your mistakes. Why did I make a mistake? Why did I take this loss? And if you took a profit, how did I actually make the profits? Just look through, see the analysis, because it's going to help you become better. And the more you become better, that's consistency. At the end of the day, you will find yourself becoming consistent. Actually, the process of consistency just shows up. You're going to find that, yo, I'm really consistent. You check your curve, your equity curve, it's actually going to the upside. You check a couple of trades in your trade history, it's happening. You are making profits as compared to past days when you are making losses. It's just a process. That's why at the end of the day, we call it trusting the process. If you're able to trust the process, that's the good way to go. The first and most important thing is consistency is a mindset. That's the hardest thing. It's a mindset. You can learn all the things. You can have a good strategy, you can be good at risk management, you can be good at psychology, but actually psychology is really so important. But consistency is a mindset. A consistent trader comes down to the winning mindset. If you can reprogram your mind to becoming a consistent trader, in any case, you are going to find yourself doing things that consistent traders do. Now, that may sound really so difficult or hard to understand, but you can reprogram yourself from becoming a loser and consistent trader to a consistent one. Have a few affirmations down. Let's affirm this in the morning. This is going to really sound weird, but this is how success actually happens. Just in any case, in any aspect of life, you are going to find out that those things work. You have to reprogram your mind to becoming the person that you want to become. It's the same in trading. If you can actually do this, have affirmations. Maybe today I'm going to make profits, or maybe I'm going to become a consistent trader. If you can do the same thing for about 21 days, that's the period of building a new habit. Trust me, you are going to find yourself becoming a consistent trader. You are just going to become better unconsciously without you knowing. You're going to find out that you're no longer overtrade. You're going to find out that you stick to your strategy. You're sticking to your plan, because it's going to happen magically. You can also take that, because that's really so important. That's what I had for you guys, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this masterpiece. Please make sure you hit the like button for YouTube algorithm, and you can subscribe. So I will see you guys out.